In 2017, Justin Hooiman disappeared. This past March, a fisherman found a skull in a West Valley pond, and Justin's mom finally has closure. Well, Sarah brought those two together in an ABC4 News exclusive.
On November 20th, 2017, Justin called me and said, "Hey, Mom, this is like 6 o'clock in the morning." He said, "I'm just getting ready to go to work. Wanted to call and wish you good luck on your first day."
That was the last time Marilyn Stevenson would ever hear from her son, Justin Hooiman.
At what point did you know as a mom that he was gone?
You know, I think in my heart, I knew then that something, as soon as he wasn't answering, he was a mama's boy.
At the time, Justin lived at the Fortitude Treatment Center. That's a Salt Lake City halfway house for people on parole. You see, Justin was in prison the year prior, 2017, for crimes related to theft and drugs. He spoke about it in a parole hearing that year.
I started using drugs. I had a couple surgeries. They had me on Oxycontins and stuff like that. And my father passed away, and I started doing heroin. Stopped working.
So because of his background, when he disappeared, his mom says it was hard to get people to take it seriously.
Trying to get him listed as a missing person is really, really hard. And that's typical across the country, because as an adult, you have the right to go missing if you want. Because he was an adult, nobody wanted to take it.
I see the emotion there. What goes through your mind at that time? Is it frustration? Is it helplessness? What do you feel as a mom?
Oh, just so broken. Just so broken.
So where is Justin Hooiman? Missing? Murdered? There'd been a lot of questions, a lot of speculation, with no answers, no leads, no closure in sight. That is, until March 25th, 2025.
911, what's the city and address of your emergency?
I'm in West Valley at Stone Ridge Golf Course. I found a human skull.
That's the voice of Philip Morfin. He's fished this area for years, but after his recent discovery, he might wait a bit to go back on the water.
This was all mud. It was so low that it was all mud, and there was hardly any water in it.
When word got out about the skull here in this West Valley pond, there was a lot of speculation from people in the area. Whose skull was it? Who did these remains belong to? But like with many missing persons cases, answers don't come as immediately or quickly as you might hope. But for one Utah mom who'd been waiting for 7.5 years, those answers did come in a phone call.
Jason called me early the next morning, and he's like, "Hey, did you hear about it?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Do you want to go investigate?" And I'm like, "I'm there, let's go."
And so they did. They walked the pond and watched closely.
The ME's office was right over there. We're assuming it was the ME's office. They had down a blue tarp, and they had several people out in the water, literally with their hands digging in the water.
And Marilyn later learned that effort did lead to answers. The skull they found? Well, it was Justin Hooiman.
What do you feel 7.5 years later?
Such relief. I feel so bad for everybody else who doesn't have it. The day Jason found out, he and I both came out here and just walked around and sat down over in the weeds where Justin had been found.
And now she's back again, but not just to meet with us, but instead to meet someone for the first time who helped find her answers, a very experienced fisherman.
Thank you so much.
All right, I think we're past that.
Oh my gosh. It has been so long. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
We're just glad we can bring him home. We knew he was gone.
Yeah.
We just didn't know where he was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, just wanted to do the right thing.
And by doing that, bringing some peace, at a West Valley pond, two strangers become friends.
It stuck with me, it definitely, and it will stick with me for a long time. But I'm glad you got him back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Questions may remain about the case of Justin Hooiman, but where he is, we now know the answer.
You are such an angel. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Our Sarah Murphy.